Hey there, thank you for joining me on this video. My name is Pony Abraham. I am a South Sudanese journalist and communication specialist and also a digital influencer. So today I want to do a short video on online scamming, how it works, and because a lot of South Sudanese have fallen victim to online fraud and they still continue to fall victim in a lot of ways. And I think there is generally very limited knowledge about online scamming, especially for my home country, South Sudan. So I just want to do this short video. These are the basics. Hopefully it helps you and you not end up being the next victim for online scam. Who are online scammers? Let's start from there. These are basically tricksters or fraudsters who rely on internet and digital platforms to trick you into sending them your money or giving them your money or to scam you of your money. These are people who use digital platforms basically. There are a lot of different kinds of scam, but this particular one is for online scamming. Online scam happens everywhere. It's not just specific to it's not specific to one country or one destination. Scammers can come from any part of the world, and you can be scammed from anywhere. You can be in South Sudan and you're scammed from Nigeria. You can be in Nigeria and you're scammed from Uganda. You can be in Uganda and you're scammed from Ghana. You can practically be scammed from anywhere. And in fact, the most successful scam happens when it's on cross-border, because if it's in the same country, it's very easy to be tracked. Most scammers are based in a different country and they scam people in another country. That makes it quite difficult to track them down. Either way, everyone is a potential victim for scam. You can fall for it, and my sister would tell me, if it is your day to be scammed, you usually lose your senses. Even the basic things, you don't understand them. The basic things that should be noticed, you don't notice them. So scammers have the capacity to trick even geniuses sometimes, because it's their specialty. They specialize in manipulating your mind into giving up what you have voluntarily. So when you become a scam victim, or if you have ever been a scam victim, it doesn't mean you're dumb or you're stupid. Anyone can be a victim, regardless of their level of IQ. South Sudan particularly is my interest today, because South Sudan is relatively new to the digital scamming culture, and this is due to the limited digital access and exposure in the country. This makes us a landing ground for a lot of scammers. We have been scammed from Nigeria, we have been scammed from Uganda, we have been scammed from Kenya, which is leading. And sometimes we get scammed even from Congo and also from locally, and even from US. South Sudanese get scammed everywhere because there is very limited exposure to the scamming culture. We trust almost everything we see online, and we are so eager to spend and to buy and to give that this ends up putting us in trouble. This is why I have decided to make this video particularly with South Sudanese in mind, because we are one of the biggest targets for scam. Now, what are some of the most common scamming practices that happen in South Sudan? Number one is the pyramid scheme. We all know about these pyramid schemes. A lot of South Sudanese have been swindled of their money because of this pyramid investment here and there. The second one is usually money cards and gifts. You get a random number, a random call, a random message, a random text of someone based abroad, and this person wants to send you a gift, wants to send you money. They even send you photos, they send you everything, they send you videos, and then they ask you to send money for clearance, money for shipping, money for transport, money for this, money for that. And your money is gone just like that. Another scam is wholesale business purchase. There are a lot of pages and platforms online that are positioned in pretense of selling wholesale items. It can be clothing, it can be shoes, it can be bags, anything really. And they give you two good prices, like very good prices. And then you send your money. And this one, they target retail business owners. You send your money and then it's gone. Another one is also electronics delivery. iPhones, they give you iPhone 16 for $500. They give you Samsung, they give you anything electronics. They give you the latest Turkey suits for only $30. A lot of personal items, both electronics and body wears. They have these very affordable prices online, and then you send your money and you're gone. Another one is also witchcraft. Yes, you had that right. There is a lot of witchcrafts coming online. I've seen this. How does it happen? So pages are posed, quick money, quick marriage solutions, quick childlessness solutions, quick solutions to your existing problems. There are those so-called appointed witch doctors online. They pose and they show magic or miracles they can perform to help you solve situations or challenges you're going through. And also, yes, a lot of South Sudanese have fallen victims to this kind of scam. So these are some of the most common scamming practices that South Sudanese fall victim for. How do they identify their target? How do scammers identify you? Number one is through your own making. You're flying to Entebbe, you're posting. You're flying to Nairobi, you're posting. You're at this restaurant, you're posting. You've gotten a new job, you're posting. It's salary week, you're posting. Everything about you is in the public eye. Everything. Everyone knows you have the money. Everyone knows where you work. So you're a potential victim for scammers because that is the information they need. Scammers monitor people's social medias. They get personal information and they use that information against you. Others even trick you into sending them nude photos or anything, any personal details, and they use it to blackmail you. So basically, we are one of the biggest providers of information to our potential scammers because everything we post is information that can be used against us by scammers. Number two, how do they get you? Scammers will accidentally, you get it, intentional accidentally send you photos of products they sell. It can be clothes, it can be these. They send you over 50 different photos. And then they say, oh, sorry, it wasn't meant for you. It was meant for another client, blah, blah, something like that. But then they have already intrigued you. You'll be interested. You'll look through and you'll see something you like. And then you'll be forced to engage in a conversation, even if it was an accidental message. So they have that intentional, accidental messages that they send to you. Another way is they usually create social media pages, and these pages are usually not authentic. They imitate or impersonate existing large brands. They can impersonate DHL, they can impersonate Apple, they can impersonate an existing large brand in a different country and then act like it's the one. And then they begin to post the exact items or similar items that that brand sells at very affordable prices and making it look like it's within your reach. And usually when you look at those photos and those products and then you're tempted to comment or ask how much, then they send you get inbox. How much? Get inbox, or they give you a WhatsApp link. You go inbox and business starts from there. And then finally, how they also identify you as a potential scam victim. And the final way they get to you as a potential victim is usually they create fake testimonies. They pose as satisfied clients and write a whole satisfied message or appreciation message or a success story. Hey, I usually don't do this, but then I just have to do this today. I had this kind of issue and then I found so and so. I approached this person and they did for me A, B, C. Here is a number, try it out. Or they would say, hey, I was looking for this every time. I got very scammed and then I got to meet this page and then I didn't trust them at first, but they eventually delivered. This is what I got. Check them out. They would give you a phone number to call. So they pose as satisfied, successful clients. And they will even say they were tired of being scammed here and there, and now they finally got someone genuine. And that's your story, right? You got scammed 2 or 3 times. Now someone is talking about someone genuine. Definitely you get hooked. You go for that. So that is the other way they used to identify you. And once you make that mistake of clicking that number or going WhatsApp or going inbox with that number or the link they share with you, business starts from there. And then it goes the way it goes. Now, those are the ways in which they identify you or they get your attention or get in contact with you as a potential scam victim. Now, how do you know that this is a scam? How will you know? What are the signs? After, let's say, eventually they are through with the first stage, they have gotten into you and you're now in contact with them. So how do you know that this is scam? Number 1, that deal is too good to be real. You cannot convince me that I am going to get an iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1 terabyte or 512 GB at $400, $500. Impossible. They give you a deal that is too good to be real. It's impossible. It cannot make sense. Trust me. Just know that you're getting scammed. When they make them unaffordable to be affordable, you're getting scammed. Number 2, they create a sense of urgency in you. The moment you touch base, these people will be bombarding you with messages. Hey, we are about to take in our next shipping. You need to hurry. There are only 2 left in the store. Then they make it so urgent for you. They make you so desperate. And then they'll be sending you a lot of functions of whatever it is that you're buying. If it's a phone, let's say the photos, see this client bought this. Hey, we are now taking off the next shipment. We even have 2 going to your country today. If you pay now, it will be among those ones going. They make it so urgent. They create that sense of urgency that your heart will not be settled. You'll just immediately want to rush to the bank and make that payment. Know that you're getting scammed. 3, they go above and beyond to prove that they are real and not scammers. You see, scammers are the ones who want to prove the most that they are not scammers. They will send you screenshots of WhatsApp conversations. Who does that with other clients? Hey, you see this client also, we delivered theirs. Here is their WhatsApp. Here is a proof of our conversation with them. They will send you receipts and invoices from other clients and delivery notes from other clients. Who does that in business? It's always a scammer who wants to prove that he's not a scammer. The moment they begin to send you WhatsApp screenshots and receipts and invoices and other thank you messages from other clients, just know that you're getting scammed. You're getting scammed, my friend. Run, you're getting scammed. Now, to even make you trust them more, you know there is this manipulation mind game that when you reject, that's when people give. So they will tell you this phone is for 500. Let's say, and this is mostly common, especially if you're buying a lot or if things are high. They will tell you maybe if you want, like, let's say maybe you're a retailer and you want $30, they will tell you, okay, why don't you first buy 2 so that you can trust us? Buy 2 At least that way you don't spend a lot of money. And then when it reaches you, now if we have established that trust, you can now request for more, maybe the other 28, or even just buy one first. Now that will make you think that I think these people can be trusted, because if they are not trusted, they would not ask me to leave the whole money to just pay for this small one here. So that one they manipulate your mind into trusting them. Alternatively, they will tell you don't have to pay it all. For, like, let's say you're buying a phone, they will say you can pay maybe pay half of the price, and then we ship it until it reaches you. When you receive it, you pay the other half. Tricksters. They are getting into your mind. They are manipulating you, making you to give your money out. So they usually create that manipulation. They use that manipulation tactic that make you to trust them voluntarily. That is when you know that you're getting scammed. Run for your life, run for your life. Number 5, all communications are via WhatsApp texts or Facebook Messenger. Emails, hakuna, it's not there. They don't like email communications. They don't even like video calls. They want only WhatsApp text. No direct phone calls. You're getting scammed. You're really getting scammed. Now, payment methods. Payment methods is always a Bitcoin, Apple Pay, and finally M-Pesa. Whenever it's M-Pesa, run. Like for us South Sudanese, every South Sudanese who gets scammed has to pay through M-Pesa. I don't know what's wrong with Kenya, but all South Sudanese getting scammed always send the money through M-Pesa. So the moment payments are through mobile options rather than banking, authentic banking, run. You're getting scammed. They'll always give you a number to send the money to. They will never give you bank details. You are getting scammed, particularly if it is M-Pesa or sometimes Momo Uganda, but M-Pesa, run. If it is South Sudanese, you're getting scammed. That's the truth. Now, and there are other ways to detect as well. So how do you minimize getting scammed, or how do you minimize the risk of falling victim? Number 1, avoid sharing too much sensitive and personal information online. Where you work, anything that portrays that you're rich, your travel plans, where you stay, there are a lot of some of this sensitive information. Avoid sharing that. The less you share, the less people have to use against you. The more you share, the more you give people food to use against you. So minimize how much you share online about yourself. 2, whether it's Facebook page, whether it's an IG page, whether it's a website, whether it's a WhatsApp, the moment you're engaging with any company on digital platforms that you want to purchase from, run an independent search. Don't just follow the link they give you. Go to Google and type that name. You get it? Let's say the company is Victoria on Facebook, and we say we work in America. Go to Google and type Victoria Electronics America and see what it gives you. Don't follow the link. Type a separate name, the same name on a separate page. Go to Google, type it, and search it. Does it exist? Go to the website and find out. Is it the same information? Is it the same thing? If there is a number on the website, call that number, contact that number. If there is an email, write to them. Whatever name you see on Facebook or on IG, transfer that name and put it on Google. Type that name. I repeat, don't send the link, type the name on Google, because the link will take you to their already existing website, that on which the scammers have created. But if it's a legit, when you type the name, the same information will come. And then go through it. You will see the variations in the web. There is always, it can be .com, it can be .ac, it can be .co, something. You will see there will always be a difference from the real and the origin and the fake. So search, type, Make sure you search deeply about all those companies online before anything. Number 3, always remember, cheap is never cheap. Free is never free. Anything that is cheap, too cheap for the actual price, should raise eyebrows. Careful. When it is too good, when it's too affordable, when the difference is big, it's not real. When it's too good for a deal for you to let go, it's not real. You're getting scammed. When your heart is doing kudu, 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 you cannot rest. You feel like, no, I need to get this. I might miss out on this opportunity. That's the urgency they want you to have. They create that urgency in you. So you're getting scammed. Number 3 or 4. Usually they have partner companies they mention. They will tell you, like, for example, say we're based here, we use DHL for shipping, we use Raiders Logistics for shipping, or we use this particular company for shipping, we use whichever. They will tell you we use this company or the other company for transporting this thing to you. We'll send it via that company. And they'll also give you a link. Don't use that link. Go to the actual DHA, go to the actual Raiders Logistics, go to the actual company, the name they give you, go and search that company. If you have a partner office of that company in your country, go to that office and find out, do you know these people? Are they in business with you? Do they send items through you? They will distribute your number to their own counterfeits, or you call them their partners in crimes, and then their partner in crimes will call you and say, hey, I'm calling from DHL, and this is that. And then you just say, oh my God, DHL called me, it is true. Don't deal on phone calls. Go to those offices and confirm. Search independently on those websites and find out if the information you're being given is true. They will send you a tracking form. Compare that tracking form with the actual tracking form on the authentic website. You will see the difference. Do not get scammed. They will even send you photos with the DHL logo or any other company that they're using. They will send you photos from those offices with real people offloading or dispatching things. And then here and there you see those videos, you see those movements, they will tell you, these are your things being packed now, your shipment is ready to go with all DHL logo. Those are photos they just get from those websites. And then they now use it to scam people. So when let's say someone tells you, okay, pay this and then you get this. The first question you ask is, how am I going to get it here? They will tell you, we use this particular company or this particular airline or this is going to get it to you. Contact those people directly. Use an alternative contact, not the contacts they give you. Use an alternative contact. Go to the website or go to that office personally, but verify before. Otherwise, you will end up falling a victim of scam. Now, another way to avoid getting scammed is if the numbers for communication are from different countries. You're talking to someone has a WhatsApp number from Uganda, then they connect you with someone who has a WhatsApp number maybe in Kenya, and then someone has a WhatsApp number in USA, blah, blah, different numbers from different countries. This is scam. And by the way, I hope you know that you can buy digital numbers online. You don't have to have the number. I can buy a digital USA, UK, Sweden, any number online and just use it. There is specifically for WhatsApp, and there is specifically for other social media platforms. You can buy a WhatsApp number it's as cheap as $14, I think $14 or less. You can actually get a WhatsApp number online, a US, any other country number, and then you use it. So you can pause to be in a country that you're not in simply because you're using that WhatsApp. Someone can be in your home country and cheat you claiming to be in the UK and in the US or anywhere. So this communication with different WhatsApp numbers here and there, it's not authentic. And if the direct phone calls don't go through, especially, they'll give you a number, direct phone calls don't go through, they don't want a video call, they only want WhatsApp text. It's not right. You're getting scammed. If the payment is not through bank or properly like clear channels, be careful. Any payment, especially M-Pesa, careful. If the payment is not through bank, and especially if it is through M-Pesa, careful. Now, always consult with your friends, especially those who have digital knowledge. You want to buy anything, ask them, hey, this company or this page or this account is advertising these things. Do you think they are authentic? Do you think they are genuine? Check with anyone who has digital knowledge, any IT person. Let them just run a background check on the company before you can buy. That's if you cannot do. It's always good to talk to someone. Ask someone before you fall a scam victim. And once the person assures you that, yeah, I think the company is authentic, anything, then you can proceed with your purchase. But other than that, avoid being scammed. And finally, if they don't have a physical office or an on-ground agent you can access physically, be careful. You see, when a company tells you that like when they say we ship to your country, that means your country is a top client. And that means they should have an agent on ground or at least a physical address you can go to. If they don't have an agent on ground or a physical an agent is not someone you just talk to on phone. You have to meet physically, see where they are based. If they cannot provide you that, be very careful. And finally, Junubin, some of the things we buy, we don't need them. You're just there minding your business, going through Facebook, and then you see something nice, and then you click how much. The person gives you a link. You click that link, you're tempted. You go to WhatsApp, 1 2 1 2 1 2, phew, you send your money. Money you didn't plan to send, you didn't plan to spend. Just like that, it's gone. Let's avoid this emotional shopping. When you don't need these things, do not buy them. Don't shop for things online that you don't need. If you must, a lot of these shops in Juba, especially in Melekia, are connected to international counties. That's where we buy all our most of us. That's where I buy all my smartphones, whether it's iPhone, whether it's Samsung, whether it's what. I go to Dubai stores, I go to Melekia, I go to to these Divine Visions. You pay for the money, they give you a receipt. You know this is a company. They tell you come back after 1 week or 2 weeks because they're ordering for you from Dubai. You know a physical office. Then you go back and collect your phone or whatever it is you have ordered. So let's try and just buy things directly from local suppliers. It saves us this headache. If you really need it, buy it from local suppliers. If the local suppliers don't have, they will recommend you on how and where to get it. Otherwise, you will fall a scam victim. I hope this helps you a lot. And finally, if you ever get scammed by any page, by anyone, and I know we may not be able to track the person down for you completely, but please share, bring it out. I know a lot of South Sudanese are sadists. They tend to make fun of people who come out when they get scammed, and this therefore makes a lot of people fear to come out. But please come out when you get scammed so that we create a lot of awareness and other people don't fall victim to the same circumstances that you have been a victim of. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here with me to this far. I hope you learned a thing or two, and please avoid getting scammed. Be careful. It's a cruel world out there. Everyone is hungry, and people are out there to take your money by thunder, by fire. So be careful of how you spend and how you buy things online. Bye-bye.